spreads, totals, props. Lots of ways to win money, but also lots of ways to lose. It's time for some sharp analysis. All sports, all over the globe, all the time. Home of the Guest Bettor Jackpot, it's CorBET. Here is your host, Dylan Corbett.
All right, welcome in. This is the Tuesday edition of CorBET. Myself, Dylan Corbett, and the return of the Guest Bettor Segment. I know it's been too long, and the return of Brendan Duarte, the return of NBA as well. So we're jacked up. Brendan, thanks for joining us again, and you've got 3 plays for us here. This jackpot's climbing. I'm trying to give away some money to the people, so let's help us out with your 3-play card tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. So I got 3 picks for tonight's games. We'll start with the little rivalry we have between you and I. Mizzou versus Bradley. I'm going to take Mizzou minus 10.5. Just have to do that. Other 2 picks I have are for one NBA game tonight. I'm going to take the Nets minus 7. I think that's at minus 7.5 now, but I got it yesterday at minus 7. And as well as I'm going to take the under for that Nets versus Warriors game at 233.
I like that. So the return of the NBA, you're keying in on that Brooklyn game. I got Brooklyn minus 7 as well, so I like that. A little bit about Mizzou hoops, because I know Matthew Iceman Cruzen is on Bradley tonight. You know, you guys are doing homer plays. You got to be for your teams, but Mizzou's looked unbelievable this year, have they not?
Oh, they have. Yeah, we had some people over for the
when they beat the Illini, right?
Great time. Yep.
That's good stuff. All right, Guest Bettor, Brendan Duarte again, as he's looking to go one day positive. He's got the Nets tonight. He's got Mizzou, and he likes it to stay under a high number there in Brooklyn, Golden State. All right, Brendan, appreciate it. Let's cash.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you just heard from the voice of the intro, right? Brendan Duarte. I'm Dylan Corbett here, just wrapping up this podcast with the rest of my plays in Matthew Ice's card as well. Sorry, I had a busy day here. I know we're getting this out right before a bunch of the stuff tipping off, but after another solid day for the fellas, we're looking to continue to give you some winners. Guest Bettor returning, Brendan Duarte, you just heard his 3 plays. Let's get to finishing out mine. I've got UCF tonight in the bowl game, another game that I expect a lot of points to be scored. We hit the over yesterday in the Lone Bowl game with a quarter to spare. I was thinking about taking this total again. It's up in the upper 70s, a lot of line movement again. Decided to stay away because BYU hasn't exactly showed up offensively the last 2 weeks when they've played tougher competition. I like UCF to keep this within 6 points, so I've got them plus 6. And then 2 NBA games tonight. I'm jacked up. I grabbed these earlier in the week. I'm on Lakers minus 3. Here's something that's crazy to me. The Clippers, they were favored in every single game during the preseason. They lost every single game straight up, 0-3. They were favored by at least 5 in each game. That is absurd. So I've been vocal that I think the Lakers are in a prime spot to repeat. They've got Montrezl Harrell, who's now flipping jerseys. He's on the Lakers now. Ibaka went to the Clippers. So you're going to see some new faces. But if the Lakers are going to win this game, it's probably going to be by 3 or more, right? It's either going to be lost by the Clippers winning or the Lakers. Usually when you win, you're going to win by at least 3 points with some late free throws. I also like Brooklyn minus 7, as I mentioned before. Now let's get to Matthew Ice, who is continuing to absolutely terrorize college hoops. I've got his plays for you here as he's unable to join us today, so I'll just be giving you the free cash. He's on Bradley plus 11, and here's another nugget for you. He already hit Toledo early in the day. How about that? Minus 14. So he continues to annihilate. But here's the rest of his card. Again, all these tipping off at 6 o'clock or later Central Time. Mentioned Bradley plus 11. He likes Western Kentucky minus 21 against Tennessee Tech. He likes Drake against the Fighting Paul Sailors, North Dakota. They were in a Summit League championship last year. Oh boy, how they have fallen. They are 1-7 this year. Coming to play a Drake team who is not only 8-0 straight up, one of the undefeated teams that are absolutely terrorizing everybody. They are also 6-0 against the number officially. Some of those games were against lesser competition that didn't have a full line. But, yeah, Drake's pretty good. So Matthew Ice on them there. -14. Fading Fred Hoiberg and Nebraska. He likes Wisconsin, one of the better teams in the Big Ten, maybe in the country as well. Wisconsin -16. This is the one of the better teams in the Big Ten and the country. It would be Iowa. I know they just suffered a loss against Gonzaga by 11. They failed to keep that close within the number, but Matthew Ice here, Matt Cruzen getting a little bounce back. He'll take Iowa, bought down to -6. He likes Kansas against West Virginia. Kansas a short number -2, and San Diego State, a team he's been cashing pretty regularly this year. He's got him -2. So that's the card. We will tweet them out appropriately as well, and let's cash. Guest Bettor jackpot continuing to climb. Brendan Duarte, 3 plays for him. We'll see if he can start on a run there, as I'm itching to give away that money to you, the listener. Okay, we'll talk to you tomorrow.